Ivanka Trump, the daughter of US President Donald Trump, grew up immersed in a world where wealth and influence intertwined, shaping her every move. Her undeniable ambition and sharp business skills have enabled her to create a commanding identity distinct from her family's illustrious legacy. From the allure of launching her own fashion brand to assuming provocative roles in global politics, Ivanka has mastered the art of seduction, not just of power players, but of entire industries. Her carefully curated life includes a car collection valued at over $250 million, each vehicle re-acting her insatiable appetite for luxury and sophistication. Yet, beneath the polished lifestyle lies a narrative brimming with intrigue. In this video, we will walk you through the unseen chapters of her journey, peeling back the layers to reveal the enticing secrets behind her captivating ascent and luxurious lifestyle. Beginning with how ambitious Ivanka Trump seductively lives her dreams. Ivanka Trump, the second child of Donald and Ivana Trump, commands an alluring presence in the world of wealth and influence, with an estimated net worth of $50 million. Alongside her husband Jared Kushner, whose enticing financial portfolio boasts a staggering $900 million, their combined fortune teases the brink of the billion-dollar mark, a seductive dance with opulence. Far beyond the roles of devoted mother to 3 children, Ivanka embodies the essence of versatility and ambition. She has left her mark as a businesswoman, an accomplished author, and a former fashion model, where her grace and charm captivated audiences worldwide. During her teenage years, she appeared in promotional campaigns for prominent brands and publications, including Tommy Hilfiger, Elle, Vogue, Teen Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and Thierry Mugler. In 2009, she authored her RST self-help book, The Trump Card: Playing to Win in Work and Life, which garnered significant sales and added to her wealth. Her financial success is attributed to her modeling career, business ventures, and her husband's role as the inheritor of Kushner companies. According to USA Today, Ivanka also launched her own fashion line, the Ivanka Trump Collection, featuring clothing, handbags, shoes, and accessories. These products were sold in major department stores across the US and Canada, including Macy's and Hudson's Bay. Her business endeavors were complemented by her involvement in the family's real estate enterprise. In the mid-2000s, Ivanka and her husband Jared Kushner joined the Trump Organization, where she quickly rose through the ranks to become an executive vice president. Their decision to forgo government salaries was initially seen as a gesture of goodwill, a move to quell concerns of nepotism and demonstrate their commitment to public service. Jared and Ivanka's financial disclosures revealed an astonishing range of income, estimated between $172 million and $640 million during their tenure in the White House. Her role involved overseeing some of the company's most high-profile projects, including the development and acquisition of luxury hotels and residential properties. One of Ivanka's most captivating achievements within the Trump Organization was her intimate involvement in the development of the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C. A significant portion of Ivanka Trump's income during this period was seductively tied to her ownership stake in the Trump Hotel, nestled provocatively just blocks away from the White House. The hotel quickly became a magnet for influence and power, a setting where allure and ambition intertwined within the Trump administration. Before the pandemic slowed the pulsating rhythm of its activities, Jared and Ivanka were regular ex-tours, making an enticing 23 visits to the hotel, a frequency that sparked whispers about their intimate ties to the establishment. This alluring proximity to power and their enticingly frequent presence at the hotel raised probing questions about potential conflicts of interest and the ethical entanglements of their business heirs. Ivanka's earnings from the Trump Hotel were undeniably substantial, arousing attention with a total exceeding $13 million since 2017. Yet the pandemic proved unkind to the hotel's seductive draw, with her annual income dipping from an impressive $4 million between 2017 and 2019 to a more modest $1.5 million last year, leaving a lingering sense of what might have been. Compounding this financial downturn was an unexplained decrease in the value of her ownership stake. Previously valued between $5 million and $25 million, Ivanka's final disclosure reported the stake as worth only $100,000 to $250,000, despite no record of her selling any shares. Ivanka's real estate investments extended beyond the Trump Organization. She and her husband, Jared Kushner, have amassed an impressive portfolio of properties, including luxury apartments and commercial spaces in prime locations. These investments have not only diversified their financial assets, but have also contributed significantly to their combined net worth, which is estimated to approach $1 billion. In addition to her enticing real estate ventures, Ivanka's role as a senior advisor in her father's White White House added a sultry layer to her public image and financial allure. Appointed in 2017, Ivanka confidently stepped into the spotlight, taking on the seductive responsibility of advising President Donald Trump on issues tied to economic empowerment, workforce development, and the captivating realm of women's entrepreneurship. Throughout her tenure in the White House, Ivanka navigated the delicate dance between her political responsibilities and her business endeavors. Her ability to gracefully straddle these two worlds added an undeniable magnetism to her public persona, leaving many intrigued by the seamless interplay of ambition, influence, and power that deigned her role. In November 2022, following Donald Trump's announcement of his 2024 presidential campaign, Ivanka publicly stated her decision to prioritize her family and private life over political involvement. She expressed her love and support for her father, but emphasized her choice to remain outside the political arena. Since then, Ivanka Trump, now 43, has embraced a lifestyle reminiscent of an A-list celebrity. Her pursuits include globetrotting, attending glamorous red carpet events, mingling with stars like Kim Kardashian, and overseeing the transformation of a $24 million mega mansion on Miami's exclusive Indian Creek Island. In April 2021, Ivanka Trump and her husband Jared Kushner acquired an expansive 6-bedroom, 8.5-bathroom estate in the elite enclave aptly nicknamed the Billionaire Bunker for its ultra-wealthy residents. The couple wasted no time making their mark on the property, undertaking a complete gut renovation that stripped it to its bare skeleton, only to reimagine it as an enticing display of modern luxury. This transformation cemented the home's position as one of the most coveted in the exclusive neighborhood. The ambitious renovation, spanning over 2 years, reached its completion in November 2023, just weeks after Ivanka hosted a glamorous birthday celebration at the estate. Property records reveal the couple secured a $15 million mortgage to Nance, their dream home, situated along the pristine shores of Biscayne Bay. The property boasts a private boat dock and mesmerizing views, making it the epitome of coastal opulence. The exterior underwent a dramatic overhaul, with a gleaming white facade accented by bold black trim, replacing the home's former wooden accents. The transformation wasn't just skin deep. Ivanka shared glimpses of the sleek, modern interior on Instagram. Industrial design elements now complement the home's soaring 26-foot-high ceilings, expansive open living spaces, and the signature double staircase. Several original architectural features were preserved, offering a seductive blend of old-world charm and contemporary sophistication. Among the updates, the striking water feature at the entrance remained, while the backyard swimming pool was redesigned and reinstalled, now an inviting centerpiece for outdoor indulgence. Plans led with Miami-Dade County reveal even more sumptuous enhancements. The new chef's kitchen adjacent to the dining room promises to entice taste buds, while the spa-inspired primary suite, complete with double closets and an elegant bathroom, offers an intimate retreat. The backyard pool cabana has been transformed into a sensual oasis, featuring a sauna, steam room, and cold plunge pool. Designed with entertaining in mind, the property has already played host to a series of exclusive events. Shortly after moving in, Ivanka celebrated her grandmother's 98th birthday in style, followed by an intimate evening of reaction and mindfulness by the pool, led by transcendental meditation expert Bob Roth. Adding to the allure, Ivanka envisioned a transformation inspired by the iconic elegance of the White House, infusing the mansion with neoclassical details and timeless sophistication. The initial changes focused on the exterior of the mansion, where Ivanka enlisted the expertise of renowned architects to redesign the facade. The transformation began with the addition of grand white columns, reminiscent of those that grace the entrance of the White House. These columns, combined with the neoclassical design elements, set the stage for the mansion's new identity. Inside, the transformation process started with the grand foyer. Ivanka aimed to create a space that exuded elegance and grandeur, much like the entrance of the presidential residence. The foyer was redesigned with soaring ceilings, intricate moldings, and a stunning chandelier that serves as a focal point. This space now welcomes guests with an air of sophistication and sets the tone for the rest of the mansion. As the transformation continued, Ivanka focused on creating spaces that re-acted the elegance and history of the White House. With unwavering determination, she has not only reshaped politics to suit her unique allure, but has also mastered the art of making financial success seem both seductive and artlessly strategic. Trump's pretty heiress redefines wealth. Ivanka Trump's journey into the fashion world began in her youth, setting the stage for a future where her allure as a recognized style icon captivated audiences. As her modeling career blossomed, Ivanka's style evolved with a seductive cadence that mirrored her growing sophistication. She became a radiant presence at high-profile events where her form-ting chic ensembles subtly accentuated her poise. By seamlessly blending timeless elegance with modern daring trends, she cemented her reputation as a magnetic, fashion-forward guru. In 2007, Ivanka transitioned from modeling to entrepreneurship by launching her own fashion brand, Ivanka Trump. This marked a significant milestone in her career. Initially focusing on jewelry, the brand eared designs that balanced luxury and accessibility. The revenue generated by Trump's clothing line revealed a stunning allure, reaching a seductive $100 million in the last-scale year. This provocative line, primarily comprising mid-priced, work-appropriate dresses and skirts that cling enticingly to the body, contributed robustly to the company's overall performance, while the company's financial links do not provide an explicit breakdown by brand. Its 2016 annual report enticingly points out steamy $29.4 million surge in sales of Ivanka Trump's fashion line compared to the previous year, a clear indicator of its intoxicating appeal. Sammy Aaron, vice chairman of G3 and CEO of its Calvin Klein division, confessed his initial trepidation when Donald Trump launched his presidential campaign, wondering whether it would stimulate or deepen the brand's desirability. Ultimately, he observed a steady performance, suggesting that the line's allure remained unshaken. The Ivanka Trump of 4 years ago had not yet fully blossomed into the commanding presence she exudes today, but reaped undeniable benefits from her intimate connection with both the Trump family and the Trump Organization, a powerhouse of seductive licensing agreements. Michael Stone, founder of the Beanstalk branding agency, which has facilitated licensing deals for celebrities like the Olsen twins and Salma Hayek, observed that in 2012 she was leveraging the Trump name, which at the time symbolized wealth, luxury, professionalism, and success. He noted that she was a successful woman who was capitalizing on those attributes associated with the Trump name. G3 launched Ivanka-branded apparel in 2014, strategically positioning the line at the department store chain Lord & Taylor, unlike Macy's, which had previously sold Donald Trump's licensed menswear brand. The move quickly established Ivanka's line as a prominent player in the retail world. Industry observers noted the remarkable growth of the Ivanka brand, which reached $100 million in annual revenues. Stone reportedly commented that few designers achieved such heights, and contrasted this success with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's high-end line, The Row, whose sales were reportedly closer to $50 million. He suggested that even this girl might be a high estimate, citing an unnamed insider's insight. Unlike many celebrities who take a passive role in their licensed brands, Ivanka Trump was described as deeply involved in every aspect of the design process. Sammy Aaron, vice chairman of G3, reportedly stated that Ivanka worked intensely on a weekly basis, adding that he found her to be one of the most impressive young women he had encountered in the industry. Beyond her passion for modeling and fashion, Ivanka Trump also harbors a deep fascination with the allure of luxurious jewelry. Her jewelry line's shimmering success mirrored the deepening intimacy of her involvement in her father's political career. When Donald Trump launched his presidential campaign in 2015, Ivanka emerged as a magnetic presence, captivating audiences with her polished charm and silken eloquence. Her ability to soften her father's often provocative rhetoric added a persuasive allure, delicately bridging the divide between his devoted base and more cautious, moderate voters. Ivanka's influence extended beyond public appearances. She played a hands-on role, offering incisive strategic advice while subtly shaping campaign policy and voter engagement strategies. With a graceful yet commanding focus, she championed women's issues, passionately advocating for policies that supported working mothers and made affordable childcare more accessible, adding a touch of compassion to the campaign's narrative. The interview on 60 Minutes was a pivotal moment for the Trump family, marking their RST major television appearance following Donald Trump's election victory. Seated alongside her father and siblings, Ivanka exuded confidence and poise. However, it was her choice of accessory that stole the spotlight, a $10,000 bracelet from her own jewelry line. The bracelet, a stunning piece featuring a cascade of diamonds set in a delicate gold band, was more than just a fashion statement. It was a bold declaration of Ivanka's brand identity, seamlessly blending blending her roles as a business leader and political guru. The decision to wear a piece from her own collection was both strategic and symbolic, showing her commitment to her brand even amidst the political spotlight. But that is not all. As part of showcasing her indulgent lifestyle, Ivanka owns a collection of luxury cars valued at up to $250,000. Among the points outs is the Mercedes 220 SE Ponton, a vintage gem from the 1950s valued at approximately $250,000. This convertible, with its timeless charm and historical significance, stands out in Ivanka's collection. She and her husband, Jared Kushner, have been spotted enjoying leisurely drives in this classic car, often on their date nights, a proof of their shared appreciation for elegance and nostalgia. For family outings and practical needs, Ivanka turns to the dependable Dodge Ram pickup truck. Priced between $34,000 and $60,000, this robust vehicle offers ample space and utility, making it a ting choice for transporting her children and handling everyday errands. The Ram 1500, the AgShip model, is renowned for its blend of durability and luxury. The Ram 1500 offers multiple trims, including the Tradesman, Rebel and Tungsten, each catering to different preferences and requirements. Notably, the Tungsten trim boasts over 50 inches of combined touchscreen displays and best-in-class 24-way power-adjustable front seats with heat, ventilation, memory and massage functionality. Under the hood, the Ram 1500 offers robust engine options. The standard engine delivers 420 horsepower and 469 pound-feet of torque, while a high-output version provides 540 horsepower and 521 pound-feet of torque. These powertrains contribute to impressive towing capacities, with the vehicle capable of towing up to 14,000 pounds and handling a payload of up to 2,700 pounds. The GMC Yukon, another staple in her garage, balances luxury with functionality. Costing between $54,000 and $70,000, this SUV is a favorite for school runs and daily responsibilities. The interior of the GMC Yukon is a masterclass in comfort, functionality and luxury, catering to both the driver and passengers with thoughtful design and high-quality materials. Spacious and versatile, the cabin offers seating for up to 9 passengers in models equipped with the optional front bench seat, making it a practical choice for large families or those who frequently travel with groups. Premium materials dominate the interior, with soft touch surfaces, available leather upholstery and intricate stitching adding a touch of raiment. Higher trims, such as the Denali and 84, elevate the experience further with exclusive niches like open-pore wood accents, brushed aluminum details and plush leather seating, ensuring a sophisticated atmosphere. The Yukon's focus on comfort is evident in its generous legroom and headroom across all 3 rows. The second row seats can be congured as either captain's chairs or a bench depending on preferences, and they slide and fold easily to provide access to the third row. The third row itself benefits from the SUV's independent rear suspension, allowing for at OOR and more usable space compared to previous generations. Practicality is another hallmark of the Yukon's interior design. With up to 122.9 cubic feet of cargo space when the rear seats are folded at, the SUV is ready to handle everything from grocery runs to cross-country moves. Smaller storage compartments, including a sliding center console in higher trims, provide clever solutions for stashing everyday essentials. Ambient lighting, advanced climate control and whisper-quiet insulation create a serene and inviting cabin environment, making even long road trips enjoyable. The GMC Yukon's interior not only caters to the demands of family life, but also delivers a level of luxury that rivals some premium vehicles in its class. Similarly, the Chevrolet Suburban, valued between $51,000 and $75,000, combines spaciousness with power, making it another go-to option for her family's needs. Whether for weekend getaways or routine activities, this vehicle provides the perfect blend of comfort and reliability. Amidst all the luxury and indulgent moments lies the provocative allure of Ivanka Trump's untold stories, the lush temptations of her lavish lifestyle. Ivanka's brand experienced an unexpected and provocative surge in sales following Donald Trump's election as president in November 2016. This rise was fueled by heightened visibility and an undeniable curiosity about the Trump family, casting Ivanka's image into a spotlight that blurred the lines between allure and controversy. In February 2017, tensions heightened when Kellyanne Conway, a counselor to President Trump, sparked further intrigue by unabashedly promoting Ivanka's products during a live television interview from the White House. Her Her passionate endorsement raised eyebrows and questions, igniting debates about the ethical entanglement of business and politics, a mingling that left many captivated yet unsettled. As Ivanka transitioned into her role as a senior advisor in the White House, she faced increasing scrutiny over potential conflicts of interest. To address these concerns, Ivanka stepped away from the day-to-day operations of her brand in early 2017. She imposed restrictions on the company's operations, including halting international expansion and requiring her approval for new domestic partnerships. These measures were intended to prevent any perceived conflicts while she served in the political arena. Ivanka's fashion line grappled with mounting challenges. Several high-profile retailers, including Nordstrom and Hudson's Bay, severed ties, citing lackluster sales as the primary justification. This blow dealt a devastating hit to the brand's retail allure, exposing vulnerabilities in its long-term sustainability. Research from Rakuten Intelligence unveiled a sharp plunge in online sales at major platforms like Amazon, Macy's, and Bloomingdale's, with a titillating drop of nearly 45% in the year leading up to June 2018. The plot thickened with an investigation by The Washington Post, which unearthed that most of Ivanka's clothing was enticingly stitched in developing nations such as Bangladesh, Indonesia, and China. This revelation further ignited controversy, as the brand faced steamy scrutiny for embracing cheaper production in regions notorious for their lax labor standards. In July 24, 2018, Ivanka Trump announced the closure of her fashion brand. The decision was reportedly influenced by the difficulties she faced in balancing her business interests with her role in the White House. A spokesperson for the company emphasized that the closure was not related to the brand's performance, but was based on Ivanka's commitment to her work in Washington. Ivanka herself stated that her focus would remain on her role in the White House for the foreseeable future, and that closing the brand was the fairest decision for her team and partners. Before the closure of Ivanka Trump's fashion brand, a factory in China's bustling industrial scene gained global attention not for innovation or technology, but for the harsh conditions its workers endured. This factory, part of her supply chain, was points out Ed in a report by the Fair Labor Association, exposing the die-cult realities faced by its employees. The Fair Labor Association, an organization dedicated to promoting fair labor practices worldwide, conducted an audit of this factory in the fall of the previous year. Their endings were nothing short of alarming, revealing a series of violations that paint a troubling picture of the working environment. The factory employs around 80 workers, each contributing to the production of clothing items that bear the prestigious Ivanka Trump label. Yet behind the glamour and allure of the brand lies a stark contrast in the form of labor conditions that are far from ideal. The report points out that these workers are subjected to grueling schedules, clocking in nearly 60 hours a week. Despite their hard work and dedication, their compensation is shockingly low, with many earning just over $60 for their EORTs. This revelation is not only a proof to the harsh realities of global manufacturing, but also a call to action for those who champion labor rights and ethical business practices. The Fair Labor Association's audit uncovered 24 violations under the UN International Labour Organization standards. These violations span a range of issues, from excessive overtime to inadequate compensation and beyond. One of the most glaring endings is the extent of overtime work, which far exceeds the legally mandated limit of 36 hours per month. Workers have been found to accumulate between 42 to 82 hours of overtime in a single month, showing the intense pressure and demands placed upon them. Despite these violations, the report does not name the factory guilty of failing to pay minimum wages. Workers reportedly earn between $255 to $284 a month, a figure that, while technically compliant with minimum wage laws, raises questions about the adequacy of such compensation in relation to the cost of living and the demands of the job. The Fair Labor Association's findings have sparked a wave of reactions, both within the industry and beyond. G3 Apparel Group Limited, the New York-based company that holds the exclusive license to manufacture items under Ivanka Trump's label, has responded to the report by acknowledging the infractions and committing to corrective measures. They emphasize their goal of maintaining optimal labor conditions in their factories, a statement that shows the importance of accountability and transparency in global supply chains. As the daughter of former President Donald Trump, she has navigated the complexities of life in the spotlight with apparent ease. Yet beneath the polished exterior lies a story of personal struggle that few could have anticipated. In a candid interview with Dr. Mehmet Oz, Ivanka revealed the emotional turmoil she faced after the birth of each of her 3 children. Despite her seemingly perfect life, she grappled with postpartum depression, a condition that contrasted with her public personality. Ivanka's pregnancies were serene, yet the postpartum period unraveled a tempest of inner conflict. She grappled with waves of self-doubt, questioning her essence as a mother, entrepreneur, and leader. These intimate struggles formed a poignant contrast to the poised and commanding facade she projected. Her journey unveils the delicate and often unseen layers of new motherhood, where vulnerability coexists with strength even in those who appear flawlessly composed. After navigating the thrilling highs and aching lows of life as an ursily ambitious woman and a devoted mother, Ivanka chose to bare her soul in a deeply personal way. On her 43rd birthday in 2024, she unveiled the life lessons that had shaped her, a mosaic of experiences, each etched with passion and resilience, offering a glimpse into the intimate dance of triumph and vulnerability that end her journey. Ivanka begins by emphasizing the paramount importance of family and friends, declaring them as the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. She urges everyone to nurture these relationships, reminding us to check in on our loved ones and express care, regardless of the distances that may separate us. Forgiveness emerges as another pivotal lesson in Ivanka's reactions. She believes that forgiving others is a liberating act that benefits the forgiver more than anyone else. By letting go of grudges, individuals can experience a sense of peace and freedom, allowing them to move forward with a lighter heart. Ivanka also points out the significance of trusting oneself and living in alignment with one's core values. She advises setting boundaries both for oneself and in interactions with others. This lesson encourages individuals to remain true to their beliefs and principles, even when faced with external pressures or challenges. Ivanka places a strong emphasis on the importance of nourishing the body with whole, locally grown and nutritious foods. She believes that these choices not only fuel physical energy, but also uplift the spirit, contributing to overall well-being. Ivanka advocates for the simple yet powerful act of getting daily sunshine. She suggests that exposure to natural light can enhance both day and night experiences, promoting a sense of vitality and positivity. Moving the body daily is another key lesson Ivanka shares. Whether through exercise, sports, or playful activities, she encourages incorporating movement into everyday life. This practice not only strengthens the body but also invigorates the mind, fostering a sense of joy and vitality. Ivanka's Trillionaire lifestyle is adorned with intimate moments and cherished memories she likely wouldn't trade for anything else, as they weave an alluring tapestry of experiences that she considers integral to what makes her truly captivating and unique. If you enjoyed watching this video, then go ahead and click on any of the cards on your screen for more. Family fortune that rivals the GDP of small nations, the luxurious lifestyle of America's former first son, Baron Trump, is a dazzling display of opulence, extravagance, and unimaginable wealth. From rides in private jets to luxurious mansions and exclusive access to the world's most elite events, Baron's life is a never-ending spectacle of grandeur and excess. Join us as we take a look into the astonishing world of Baron Trump, where even the wildest dreams are just another day in the life of the young Trump heir. Luxurious lifestyle of Baron Trump. Born on March 20th, 2006 in New York City, Baron's life was a fairy tale come true. With half-siblings ages ahead of him, ranging from 13 to 28 years, Baron was the baby prince of the family and was effectively raised as an only child. Donald Trump, Baron's father, who has a net worth of $7.5 billion, is a well-known real estate mogul and television personality who gained fame through his business ventures and his reality TV show, The Apprentice. His mum, Melania Trump, was also a stunning model turned first lady. Together, they gave Baron a life of unapologetic extravagance. Growing up in the heart of Manhattan, Baron's early years were spent in the luxurious Trump Tower. This iconic skyscraper located on Fifth Avenue served as the backdrop for Baron's childhood. Unlike most children, Baron had an entire floor of the high-rise to himself. Imagine having a whole floor of a skyscraper as your personal playground. It was a life of unchecked indulgence where every whim was catered to and every fantasy was within reach. This extravagant lifestyle allowed him to indulge in his interests and hobbies without any limitations. The Trump family's wealth and influence also provided Baron with unique experiences that most children could only dream of. He spent quality time with his father at their Mar-a-Lago residence in Palm Beach, Florida. The sprawling estate, often referred to as the Winter White House, boasts luxurious amenities, including a golf course, swimming pools, and private beaches. Baron and his father enjoyed playing golf, dining together, and spending family time in this lavish setting. In addition to these luxuries, Baron Trump's early exposure to the media began almost immediately after his birth. In May 2006, almost 2 months after he was born, Baron made his television debut on The Oprah Winfrey Show, a moment that introduced him to the world. While on the show, Oprah's longtime friend Gayle King also conducted an exclusive interview with Donald and Melania Trump, and here the couple proudly introduced their newborn son, Baron, to the world. When asked what it was like to have a baby again after so many years, Donald Trump beamed with pride, happiness, and fulfillment that Baron's arrival brought to the family. Melania Trump, equally glowing, shared her thoughts on Donald's role as a father. She revealed that Donald was great with the baby and spent time with him every morning watching television and reading newspapers. During the interview, King was introduced to Barron, who was quite fussy at the time. Despite his fussiness, the world couldn't help but be captivated by the youngest Trump. The name Barron was also a topic of discussion. Donald revealed that it was a name he had always loved but never dared to use until now. From here on, it was obvious that Barron's early television appearance was just the beginning of his life in the spotlight. As the son of a billionaire businessman and a former supermodel, there was no escaping the attention to the opulence surrounding his life. When it comes to Barron Trump's wealth, estimates say he's sitting on a whopping $60 million fortune as of 2024. That's more cash than most people see in a lifetime. And the best part, he didn't even have to lift a finger to earn it. It's all thanks to his family's wealth and smart investments. Let's not forget to mention Barron's trust fund, which is like a treasure chest overflowing with riches. It is packed with luxurious properties like a 10,000 square foot mansion in Palm Beach, Florida, and a 30-acre estate in Bedminster, New Jersey. This mansion in Florida is located on the same estate as his father's Mar-a-Lago resort. The property is estimated to be worth around $11 million, with some media outlets placing it at a staggering $250 million. At the same time, his 30-acre estate in Bedminster is estimated to be worth around $19 million. The property includes a 7,000 square foot mansion, a golf course, and a swimming pool. That's not all. Barron also owns a piece of some of the hottest tech companies around. He's got stakes in Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Apple, Meta Platforms, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan Chase, United Health Group, Home Depot, and Visa. That's like having a finger in every pie, and we mean a very lucrative pie, and with 25% of his trust fund invested in these stocks, Barron's wealth is set to grow faster than anyone can imagine. Talking about Barron Trump's luxurious lifestyle, even his early childhood is a tale of luxury and opulence that most can only dream of. As the youngest Trump child, his life was destined to be filled with the finest things money could buy, and his parents, Donald and Melania Trump, made sure of it. One of the most sensational gifts Barron received as a newborn was a golden baby carriage, present from none other than Ellen DeGeneres. Imagine being pushed around in a pram made of gold. This extravagant gift set the tone for Barron's early years, where luxury was the norm rather than the exception. The golden baby carriage was not just a symbol of wealth, but also a statement of the lavish lifestyle that awaited Barron. Barron's home environment was equally opulent. He spent his early years in the Trump Tower penthouse, a triplex apartment that is the epitome of luxury. Located on Fifth Avenue in New York City, the Trump Tower is an iconic building, and the penthouse is its crown jewel. Adorned with marble and gold, the penthouse is a mansion in the sky, offering breathtaking views of Central Park and the Manhattan skyline. In this lavish setting, Barron had an entire floor dedicated to him. Yes, you heard that right, an entire floor. While most children are thrilled to have their own bedroom, Barron had a nursery, living room, kitchen, and quarters for his mother and nannies, all on his own floor. The nursery was designed in the Louis XIV style, complete with intricate designs and luxurious furnishings. It was a space fit for a young prince, reflecting the grandeur and elegance of the French monarchy. Melania Trump, Barron's mother, was deeply involved in creating this luxurious environment for her son. She took great pride in ensuring that Barron had the best of everything. In fact, one of the most unbelievable aspects of Barron's early life was his skincare routine. In 2013, Melania launched her own skincare line, featuring a caviar-infused moisturizer called Caviar Complex C6. This was not just any moisturizer, it was a high-end product designed to provide the ultimate in skincare luxury. Melania later revealed that she applied this caviar-infused moisturizer on Barron every night from head to toe. Imagine a 7-year-old being pampered with such an extravagant skincare routine. If caviar moisturizer after your baby's bath is not the epitome of luxury, then we aren't sure what is. Barron's early childhood was a blend of opulent living and high-end pampering. And guess what? The golden baby carriage, the dedicated floor in the Trump Tower penthouse, and the caviar-infused moisturizer were just the beginning. Growing up as an heir to a fortune, Melania Trump, ever the doting mother, took a hands-on approach to Barron's early education. She believed in the importance of being present and involved in her son's upbringing. Melania often spoke about how she wanted to be a full-time mom and be there for every step of his learning journey, from ABCs to algebra. She was determined to give Barron the best start in life, and she didn't leave anything to chance. So she homeschooled him herself and taught him all the essentials: languages, Czech, Slovenian, French, and probably a few more we don't know about. Life skills? You bet. Barron grew up speaking Slovenian thanks to lessons lessons from his mother and grandparents. According to Melania, he grew up enjoying Slovenian food and loved eating the Slovenian food his late grandma, Amalia Knavs, made. He also learned French, showcasing his linguistic abilities from a young age. Melania's dedication to her son's education was evident in every aspect of their daily lives. However, as Baron got older, it became inevitable for him to go to an actual school, and for his mother, she ensured that he had access to the best resources and opportunities available, which is why Baron's early education was equally impressive. Before moving to the White House, Baron attended a fancy school in New York City called Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. This elite institution is known for its rigorous academic curriculum and emphasis on nurturing creativity. In his last year, he took his whole class on a field trip to Washington, D.C. Talk about a cool class outing. Imagine 80 kids, teachers, and even Secret Service agents piling onto buses and touring the nation's capital. I bet they made some unforgettable memories. Next, Baron headed to St. Andrews in Maryland, where the tuition was a whopping $50,000 a year. Yikes, that's some serious cash. But for the Trumps, this was only a small price to pay for the top-tier education Baron received. St. Andrews provided Baron with a sense of normalcy amidst the extraordinary circumstances of his life. He was able to make friends, participate in school activities, and focus on his studies, all while living in one of the most iconic residences in the world. However, after his family left the White House, he switched to Oxbridge Academy in Florida in 2021, which was a bit more affordable but expensive nonetheless, at $38,000 a year. Now that Baron recently finished high school, it is clear that his education will continue to be a top priority for the Trump family. Also, with Oxbridge Academy's reputation of having an annual 100% college acceptance rate, with half of the graduates attending a top 100 US university or a top 50 liberal arts college, it is safe to say that getting into a prestigious college would be fairly easy for Baron. Donald Trump's election to the US presidency in 2016 brought a new level of exposure to the family. However, Baron didn't immediately move to Washington, D.C. Instead, he stayed at Trump Tower with his mother for almost the first 5 months of his father's presidency to finish his school year before they relocated in the summer of 2017. On June 11, 2017, Baron and Melania moved into the White House when he was 11 years old, marking a historic moment. Baron became the first son of a president to reside in the White House since John F. Kennedy Jr. in 1963. Moving from Trump Tower to the White House was like going from a fancy penthouse to a super fancy palace, but Baron took it all in stride like a total pro. He settled into his new environment with ease, like a kid moving into a dream bedroom, which, let's be real, it totally was. One of the most talked about aspects of Baron's life in the White House was his personalized bedroom. His bedroom was the stuff of legend. It was like a high-tech paradise designed just for Baron. Unlike any other first child, Baron had a room tailored to his tastes and needs. The room was designed with a modern aesthetic, featuring sleek furniture, state-of-the-art technology, and even a gaming setup that would make any teenager envious. This was not just a bedroom, it was a sanctuary where Baron could escape the pressures of his unique life. The White House itself is equipped with amenities that rival those of the finest resorts, and Baron had access to all of them. One of his favorite spots was the private home theater, where he could watch the latest movies in comfort and style. The theater, with its plush seating and advanced sound system, provided Baron with a cinematic experience like no other. It was a place where he could relax and enjoy some downtime away from the public eye. Another favorite spot for Baron was the swimming pool. The White House pool, a favorite of many first families, was a place where Baron could unwind and enjoy some leisure time. Whether he was swimming laps or simply lounging by the pool, it was a place where he could escape the rigors of his daily life. The pool area also provided a space for Baron to spend time with his friends and family, making it a hub of activity and relaxation. The White House bowling alley was another unique feature that provided endless entertainment for Baron and his friends. The alley, located in the basement of the White House, was a place where Baron could enjoy some friendly competition and have fun. It was a unique perk that set his life apart from that of other children his age. The bowling alley became a favorite hangout spot for Baron, where he could bond with his friends and create lasting memories. Despite the opulence and privilege that came with living in the White House, Baron's parents were determined to provide him with a sense of normalcy. Melania Trump, in particular, was very protective of her son and often spoke about the need to shield him from the negative aspects of fame. She was deeply involved in his daily life, ensuring that he had a balanced routine that included time for school, play, and family. This was why one of the most sensational aspects of Baron's life in the White House was the level of security and privacy that surrounded him. As the son of the president, Baron was always accompanied by Secret Service agents who ensured his safety at all times. This level of protection was both a necessity and a symbol of his unique status. It allowed Baron to move freely and enjoy his life without the constant worry of security threats. Interestingly, Baron continued enjoying the security of the US Secret Service, even after his father left the White White House in 2021. Barron, who was almost 15 at the time, had the luxury of these top-notch security agents until he was 16, thanks to a federal law that states that he was entitled to such protection. His parents, on the other hand, will receive the services of these secret agents for their lifetimes. Barron Trump's fashion and public opinion. Now, moving away from the fancy schools and houses Barron Trump has lived in, this billionaire heir is also a force to be reckoned with when it comes to fashion. Barron Trump's fashion sense is legendary. From the moment he stepped into the spotlight, people couldn't stop talking about his stylish outfits. And let's be real, it's no surprise. With a former supermodel like Melania Trump as his mom, Barron was destined to be a fashion icon. Melania's got an eye for style that's sharper than a razor, and she's made sure her son is always dressed to impress. Barron's fashion journey began at a young age. One of his earliest public appearances was at his father's presidential inauguration in January 2017. At just 10 years old, Barron made a striking impression in a navy blue suit, complete with a white button-down shirt and a navy blue silk tie. His perfectly coiffed hair and polished look set the tone for his future fashion choices, showcasing his preference for formal attire. Throughout his father's presidency, Barron was often seen at formal events, consistently dressed in high-quality outfits that reflected his family's luxurious lifestyle. Whether attending state dinners or accompanying his parents on official trips, Barron's wardrobe choices always exude sophistication. His preference for classic, timeless pieces such as tailored suits and crisp dress shirts further highlighted his mature sense of style. Another notable outfit of Barron's is the $10,000 black suit he wore to the White House state dinner in honor of French President Emmanuel Macron in 2018. Barron's wardrobe is obviously a mix of high-end and affordable brands, and he has often been reported to wear suits and ties by designers like Ralph Lauren and Brooks Brothers. However, Barron's fashion sense isn't limited to formal wear. He has also been spotted in more casual outfits that still manage to make a statement. During family vacations and more relaxed public appearances, Barron has been seen wearing cotton t-shirts, shorts and comfortable sneakers. Despite the casual nature of these outfits, they are always carefully selected to reflect his unique style. One memorable casual look was during a family vacation in 2019. The Trumps were returning from the Trump-owned Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, and Barron stepped off Air Force One wearing khaki pants, a white polo, a bright red jacket, and beige New Balance shoes. His puffy red coat stood out against his parents' more neutral tones, proving that Barron isn't afraid to experiment with his wardrobe and add a pop of color. Barron's fashion evolution has also been influenced by his family's lifestyle. Growing up in the public eye, Barron has been exposed to high fashion from a young age. His mother, Melania, has always ensured that he is dressed in designer clothes, often matching her elegant style. This influence is evident in Barron's preference for high-quality, well-tailored pieces that reflect his family's status and wealth. As Barron has grown older, his fashion choices have continued to evolve. In August 2020, at 14 years old, Barron impressed onlookers with a 1950s retro-inspired outfit. Stepping off Air Force One, Barron looked like a fashion model in a red, white and blue-trimmed bomber jacket by the high-end brand Moncler, paired with black jeans and black leather shoes. This stylish ensemble showcased Barron's ability to accessorize and make a statement with his clothing. Talking about accessories, Barron Trump has a thing for fancy watches. He's been spotted wearing some serious bling like a Rolex Submariner. Talk about a fancy timepiece. This watch doesn't come cheap, with prices starting at a whopping $10,000. But hey, when you're a Trump, you've got to keep up appearances, right? He's also been seen sporting an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, which is basically a superhero for your wrist. This watch is sleek and sporty and comes with a hefty price tag. We're talking $20,000 and above. And if that's not enough, he's also worn a Patek Philippe Nautilus, a watch whose price starts at $30,000, with prices varying significantly based on the model. With his impressive wardrobe, speculations about Barron's potential future in the fashion industry are not unfounded. With his height, good looks and family connections, Barron has all the makings of a future fashion icon. Only time will tell, however, if he chooses to follow in his mother's footsteps and pursue a career in fashion. But for now, Barron Trump continues to impress with his impeccable style and remains a low-key teen who enjoys the finer things in life. Barron Trump's public appearances have always been a subject of great interest and fascination. As the youngest son of a former president, his presence at various events often captures the media's attention and sparks public curiosity. One of his most recent and notable appearances was during Easter 2024 at the Mar-a-Lago Club, a luxurious resort owned by his father, Donald Trump. This event, like many others, showcased the opulent lifestyle that Barron leads and highlighted the public's ongoing interest in him. Aside from this, the event not only highlighted the luxurious lifestyle he leads, but also offered a rare glimpse into his interactions within high society. These moments continue to fascinate fascinate and intrigue the public, showcasing the unique blend of privilege and normalcy that defines Barron's life. The Easter dinner at Mar-a-Lago was a grand affair attended by high-profile guests and members of the Trump family. Barron, standing tall and strikingly similar to his father, was a standout figure at the event. His height, which has been a topic of discussion in the media, adds to his commanding presence and makes him easily recognizable in any crowd. Dressed in an impeccably tailored black suit and a yellow tie, Barron exuded sophistication and elegance, reflecting the high standards of the Trump family. Mar-a-Lago, known for its lavish settings and exclusive membership, provided a fitting backdrop for the Easter celebration. The resort, with its sprawling grounds, luxurious amenities and opulent decor, is a symbol of the Trump family's wealth and status. Barron's presence at such an event highlights his place within the elite circles of society and the luxurious lifestyle he leads. The media coverage of the event was extensive, with numerous outlets capturing images and videos of Barron and his family enjoying the festivities. In fact, various videos and photos showed Barron at different points of the Easter celebration, and on all occasions he was seen standing close to his father and mother. Also, in one video, he is seen seated next to his mother and with some guests while he appears to be waiting for the food to be served. Trump could also be seen standing near him, talking with some guests. However, this Easter appearance was not an isolated event, as Barron has made several notable public appearances over the years, each reflecting different aspects of his life and personality. These appearances were significant, as they introduced Barron to the national stage and highlighted his role within the Trump family. In addition to the lavish parties and behind the impeccable suit, Barron Trump is a lover of sports, especially soccer. From being a fan of Arsenal Football Club, as he was spotted wearing an Arsenal shirt in the White House garden back in 2017, Barron went on to play for DC United's under-12 team and Arlington Soccer Association's under-14 team. Meanwhile, his dad, Donald Trump, has made some notable moves to support Barron's budding soccer career. He has been reported to have sung Barron's praises to the president of FIFA and even introduced him to soccer stars. With this, it is clear that Trump is a proud dad and wants to help Barron succeed in the sport he loves. Well, I guess when you are Barron Trump, son of the US president, loving soccer means dear old dad gifting you with FIFA World Cup souvenirs direct from Vladimir Putin, organizing hangouts with famous players like Wayne Rooney, and giving shout-outs to your sports career at press conferences. All of these special perks and rare public appearances have put Barron under public scrutiny. As Barron Trump grew older, his transition into adulthood became a focal point for the media and the public. In fact, turning 18 in March 2024 marked a significant milestone, not just for Barron, but also for the way he was perceived by the world. The youngest Trump was no longer just a child in the shadow of his famous parents. He was stepping into his own spotlight. A former NBC executive has also recently suggested that Barron, now an adult, was no longer off limits to public criticism. This statement opened the floodgates for online commentary, with many asserting that Barron was now fair game for critique and, of course, ridicule. One of the most notable developments following Barron's 18th birthday was his announcement as a Florida delegate to the Republican National Convention. This move thrust him further into the political arena, a space dominated by his father. Despite the increased scrutiny, Barron appeared relatively unbothered by the attention, as he seemed ready to carve out his own space in the political arena. The former president also once mentioned that Barron does like politics and often gives his father advice. This interest in politics could hint at a future role in the political landscape, following in his father's footsteps. However, in a surprising turn of events, Barron declined the opportunity to support his father in his campaign for the Republican presidential nomination as a delegate due to prior commitments. This unexpected withdrawal came just before Barron graduated from Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach, Florida. As Barron steps into adulthood, the luxurious lifestyle he has grown accustomed to will undoubtedly continue. From designer clothes to lavish estates, his life is proof of the wealth and privilege of the Trump family. But with this luxury comes the inevitable public scrutiny, which has only intensified now that he is an adult. What do you think about Barron Trump and his luxurious lifestyle? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. For more interesting videos like this one, click on one of the cards currently showing on your screen.